What is up, guys? Scopes here, and I'm bringing you my first ever Battlefield 3 gameplay. And I haven't played Battlefield in over a year. I have played the other two games, but I haven't played them in over a year. And I haven't even been on my PS3 since the last time I uploaded a video. And I know I haven't brought you guys a video in a long time. That is pretty much because I've been really busy, and a bunch of things have happened in my life, which I will explain in a moment. Um, I do really bad in this gameplay, and I don't really care. My future videos from now on will focus on the commentary and not the gameplay. I don't care what it is. I could go 0 and 100 and I'll upload it as long as it lets me talk. And I hope to upload more frequently, but I'm so busy. I'm going to try to upload at least once a week. That's why I'm not going to care about the gameplay as much as the commentary. I never claimed to be great at this game, but I mean, obviously I don't do this bad normally. But what I want to talk about today is more of a serious topic. It's about, you know, it's about not taking things for granted. I know, sorry, it took me a while to think of that in my head. I don't know, sorry. I'm lacking sleep right now. A lot of things that are taken for granted. Food, clothes, a home, family, a job, money, anything you want or need. A lot of those things are taken for granted. And the reason is you've never really had to, live without it. So you've had it for so long that you really don't have to think. It's just there. You don't have to work for it. It's there. Now, I know a lot of you would say, well, why would I have to thank my parents every time I eat or every time I walk into my house? Well, you don't. You should be appreciative. But that's not what I'm talking about right now. Well, that is what I'm talking about right now, but that's not what my main point is. My main point is, especially family. And the reason I say this is you may not have them forever. And this is, I'm talking about this because something like this is happening in my life right now. And it's already happened in my life in previous times. When I was 3, my grandfather died of cancer. Now, my other grandfather, he's dying of cancer. His days are numbered because his cancer is inoperable and he can't have chemo because his liver is failing. It's not strong enough to, go through chemo. And he never smoked a day in his life. He never abused alcohol or any of that kind of stuff. He lived a healthy life, so, it's not always fair. And that is why I'm talking about never, ever take things for granted because they can be taken away from you. My grandfather isn't even that particularly old. He's about, well, I guess he's old. He's about almost 80 years old. But he had cancer about 30 years ago. He had melanoma. And, nothing, he got rid of it and nothing happened after 30 years. And then all of a sudden the doctor said, you know what, he's doing so well, we don't need to do the chest scan. And as soon as they did that, the next time he went, he had cancer. And this is about the unfairness in life. And that's why you should never take things for granted. Because then you'll be left wondering, why, now that I'm without it, what can I do? And in addition to that, when you take something for granted, what happens when you go into adulthood and you no longer have that luxury, such as a nice house, a car, a job, money, food, those essentials? You realize that you really, really screwed up. And it just, I don't know how to explain it. It's a weird feeling. It's never really happened to me that much because I don't really take things for granted as much as some other people I do know. But it does suck. And that's why I wanted to get it out there. I mean, right now you're enjoying the privilege of having internet, a computer, and a house to live in. At least, because you're watching my video. And I'm not asking for any sympathy here. You're more than welcome to leave sympathetic comments, but that's not what I'm asking for right now. I'm asking for you to realize something in your life that you think you're taking for granted and take that knowledge and do something with it and not take that for granted, because you'll be so much more happy. And I know I kind of sound like I'm whispering. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I have a cold. Um, but yeah, that pretty much wraps up what I wanted to talk about for taking for granted. So now I guess I can talk about Battlefield. Sorry, I just wanted to get that out of the way. I've got about 7 minutes left, so yeah, let's go. Um, I've only played Battlefield once. I got on to get a gameplay, so I could talk about this. But I played one game, and so far it seems fun. I mean, I totally got wrecked the first match because I really didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what guns to use or anything like that because I hadn't played the game, and I hadn't played the other games in a really long time. So far as I can see, it's very, very good, except for the few occasional glitchy things I know you'll see in my video. On occasion, I'll teleport backwards, or I'll try to hop over something, and I'll teleport. They need to fix that kind of things, but other than that, the game's great. I have the limited edition one, which came with, like, Battle of Karkarand or something, or Back to Karkarand, and then it came with some 2 other add-ons. I don't remember what they were, and I recommend getting it, or at least waiting until Christmas to get it. It's a great game. I don't know how it's going to hold up against Call of Duty, since Call of Duty hasn't come out yet. I actually am excited. I want to talk a little bit about Call of Duty since I have such a long commentary. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. A few things I noticed. The Juggernaut kill streak. I don't know whether that's going to be overpowered or not. I mean, the game itself looks fine. I'm sure they're going to do a lot of patching, but the Juggernaut kill streak seems almost like Juggernaut, or Painkiller of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 or Call of Duty Modern Warfare, or Call of Duty World at War, for that matter. And I hope it doesn't turn out that way, because that could very well ruin a game. But other than that, I think Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 looks really promising. Another few games I'm looking forward to are Assassin's Creed Revelations. I mean, I've played every Assassin's Creed to this day, and they are just amazing. The story mode is amazing. The graphics are amazing. The score is amazing. Even now, the Moon multiplayer from Brotherhood and soon Revelations. Brotherhood was amazing. I'm sure Revelations will be amazing because they're just going to expand on what they've done. Another game that I'm really excited for is Saints Row 3. Basically, because I've played the other 2 Saints Rows and I love them. I also like Grand Theft Auto, and it's kind of like that kind of game, although it's a little bit more over the top, I guess you could say. But other than that, it looks like a great game. Another game I also am looking forward to is Skyrim. I play some of those kinds of games. I really do like them. I just don't really ever get the chance to play them. But I'm really, really excited for that. It looks amazing. Another game I'm really excited for is Far Cry 3. I've played the other 2 Far Cries, and they're amazing. So I'm sure Far Cry 3 is going to be amazing. I like how they describe each inhabitant having its own level of craziness, or its distinctness of craziness. It just looks so amazing. It looks like they're going back more to Far Cry 1 kind of theme. Far Cry 2 was in Africa, if you didn't know. Far Cry 1 was on a tropical island. Another thing I really do like is, or I'm looking forward to, is Borderlands 2. I loved Borderlands. I like the uniqueness of it, the cartoony graphics, even though some people may not like that, I think that's creative. The story mode was actually pretty interesting, and it was just a really, really fun game to play. Hundreds of hours of gameplay easily if you played co-op and got all the achievements, which I actually did. It took a while, but it was fun. Worth every penny that I spent. Another game that I believe is coming out is Blacklight Retribution. Sorry if I get that wrong. I played Blacklight Tango Down, and it was pretty fun. I didn't really get too into it, but they did do a good job on it, so I'm assuming they'll do an even better job on Retribution, hopefully. You never know. And another game that I've been playing recently is Infamous and Infamous 2. No, I'm not going to talk about other games that I'm excited for now. I'm just talking about games that I enjoy. Well, I haven't really played them in a while, but I guess 6 months ago I played them. Maybe not Infamous 2, I mean Infamous. I really, really like Infamous. It's just so different. I know it's got those superhuman uh, characteristics that a lot of other games have, but it's unique and it's really, really fun. I mean, wouldn't you want to be able to shoot lightning out of your hands and restraining people with lightning and also heal people with lightning? It it's amazing. Another game I really do like is Minecraft. I do run my own server. I'm gonna start posting to my blog spot about it when I release it to the public. Right now, I'm letting people beta test it. I've got a lot of things going on. I've got bucket mods. I've got things like currency mods or currency bucket mods and all those kinds of things. Also, if you noticed, I ended Matrix. They ran for 2 years. It was a great ride, but at some point it was inactive and I just had to end it. So that's pretty much it. You can just finish watching up the gameplay. That's all I wanted to say now. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you a video soon. Until next time, guys, been Scopes. I'm out. Peace.